Thank you. Hello, I'm Perigon. I'm here with Super Kiwi 64, which is a pretty short little game, very inspired by like older collectathon style games. Starts with a couple of cutscenes that I can skip. I'll just get straight into it because I can explain stuff as I go. Time will start when I skip this cutscene.
But
so
of course,
in
you didn't
3,
listen to the
2,
old geezer now,
1,
did ya?
Now. I don't know why I started that. Probably a bit invalid. My bad. But yeah, as I said, this is a very short little collectathon game where you play as a Kiwi bird with a jetpack. The story is quite odd. I've never really paid attention to it because like the original release of it kind of didn't have a story or much of one, and those start cutscenes weren't in the game when I like properly ran the game. But basically, 6 levels I think. That all each have these little gems in them, 6 of them. One's always for coins, or those coin-looking things. One's for collecting coin rings, and then usually just a couple spread out for other tasks. But as you can see, we're already done with first level. They're all usually like I think under a minute each most of the time. There are a couple that can go a bit longer, but specifically these first ones are quite short. The category I'm running is 40 gems, which is not every gem you can get in this game. Oh my god, heck. There you go. So we can skip out on doing a world and plus a little bit of another, but that'll come a bit later. 48 gems or 50 gems I think is the like 100% quote-unquote category, where you do have to get all the gems, and then there's sort of like a second level of sorts, or final level that's unlocked. There's no like boss fights or anything. Unfortunately, that's only in the Doomsday mod, or not mod, DLC, which incentive running. But yeah, almost getting done with the second. The order we do them in is not like locked in any sort of way. So after I grab this gem there, I'm going to jump up on this little tree here, if it's going to allow me, and just go straight to, oh, it's A actually, I was wrong. We're going to go to the final one, where, I should probably mention, the movement in this game is pretty, not difficult, I guess. There's a word I'm thinking of, I can't think of it. Basically, there's only like a few things you can do. You can basically sprint and fly, not usually this fast, we have a jetpack specifically for this final level. Well, not jetpack, whatever it is. You can also peck onto walls, climb along like that. And also do that on the floor, that's like the main way of moving fast. I guess I mentioned that. There, I was opening and shutting the wings because for some reason that like resets how fast you're falling. Because if you just hold them open, you will slowly start falling faster and faster, and you can't reach that gem regularly. But if you open and close them, you can. Not used terribly often. I think it's used in the 4th one as well, when 40 gems are out. But it's pretty useful. And obviously you can jump, you can move, and that's effectively it that you can do in this game. So very simplistic, quite short, but still quite fun. Collect some keys along the way, so you can just open up all these doors. Finish up the 8th, and head into not back to the 8th one, into a pirate themed one. Unfortunately, there's not really themed music for most of them. There are a couple, I think. Like, as we're in these later ones, it's going to have this one, this some music. But once we go back to the earlier ones, it'll have different music, I guess. And actually, as you mentioned, the reason why we go to the 8th one first is so when we get to the final level that we have to do, it's right by the exit, which is on sort of a plane. Not sure what that thing we're racing up is. It's a robot of some sort, I assume. It doesn't do anything. As far as I'm aware, it can't harm you either. But it does have a target that we need to hit. Up the back on it. But I guess now, any donations that need to be read that can go. It's not going to be much different from here for a bit.
Yeah, we've got a $20 donation from Firestriker. He says, "Go Perigon, go," and put this towards Doomsday. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah? The final target over there as we're falling. I guess a fun thing to mention while I've got nothing really else to talk about is as the Doomsday update got added to this game, they removed a certain piece of movement that you used to be able to do that kind of made routes a bit different, where you used to be able to like crouch and jump, and that would make you jump higher. But you, as far as I'm aware, you couldn't actually crouch on console versions of the game, and then eventually it just got removed from this version as well. But this level is the first where we're not going to collect every gem there is. Going to avoid collecting the all coins and rings ones, just because they are quite out of the way. I did that early. I don't know why. Whoops. 'Cause I need to. You can only peck once in the air, so I wouldn't have been able to make that platform if I hadn't. What's the word? Gotten back to ground. Also, you don't have a limit on how many times you can peck, thankfully, so you can just climb walls as high as you want. And, you know, useful just for this very, very vertical level, just to get straight to the top and just work our way down. So you're only going to select this final gem down there, and then going to completely skip that level, which is also quite a vertical level. Just move straight onto this sand-looking one. As you can see, yeah, the music's changed a bit now that we're into the earlier ones. Music in this game is like decent, but it is quite short, so I don't appreciate it a lot. Oh, not yeah. So this one's also quite a vertical level that we have to sort of just do everything in sequence. There aren't many like interesting glitches in this game, just because of how, you know, small and open the worlds all are. To the point where I don't think I could actually think of, like, other than the crouch jumps, which were like kind of technically unintended, I think, that we like actually take advantage of. So, because I guess there hasn't been much of a community around this game. There was like a bit of one when it came out, but short-lived. So, guess not many discoveries were made, and there aren't many to be made, because it's like there's a single hub world. You can enter any world you want whenever you want, so there's no like doors to clip through. So there aren't really, you know, many opportunities for glitches. But nice little string of gems here. All just very neatly set up at the top of the map, except for this final one that we have to kind of ride towards the sun towards to get. Now, in practice, I had this once just not collect the gems, so I'm gonna... Right, I'm on 34, good. Yep, heading in already into the final world of the run with 34 gems. Gonna collect, you know, the usual 6 out of this one. I guess I'll give a quick warning. Time will end semi-abruptly, just when I enter a plane. That's, again, why we did the 8th world first, because... Oh, 8th world 3rd, because the plane is quite close to this level. We've still got, you know, 0 gems collected. Yeah, that's right. They're all, again, kind of collected all at once in the same area because of routing. Yeah, there's this, also just before, there's the second time that that sort of flying refresh is actually used. And, head back down here is the reason we did that slightly odd route at the beginning, climbing up the wall. Heading up here instead, we're taking that ramp, so we can grab that gem. This one is a bit less graceful, because we kind of just have to grab this, and then immediately backtrack. The easy gem grab there. Like the final little coins on these train looking things. Grab the final gem. Oh, and as I said, time will end... there. So yes, that's Super Kiwi 64, 40 gems. There's a small little bit left to do, but you know, What was the progress on the Doomsday incentive? Didn't check it before.
So unfortunately we didn't meet the incentive, but thank you so much to everyone who did donate towards that.
Yes. Well, in that case, I've got nothing else to say, so that'll be all from me. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much, Perigon, for that super quick run of Super Kiwi 64. We do have a bunch more runs coming up, but that is my last game as host. Before I head off, I do want to read this final message. So, AusSpeedruns extends its gratitude to MSI for sponsoring ASM2024. MSI Computers stands as a global powerhouse in gaming and content creation, reaching across more than 120 countries. Renowned for their cutting-edge products including laptops, desktops, graphic cards, monitors, motherboards, peripherals, and more, MSI works closely with the gaming community to optimize product design, embodying their commitment as a true gaming brand.
Dracula. The very mention of the name brings to mind things so evil, so fantastic, so degrading. You wonder if it isn't all a dream, a nightmare. And a man who lived after death, lived on human blood, took the form of a vampire bat, and lured innocent girls to a fate truly worse than death.
Dracula. I am Dracula. Dracula.
Alrighty, I'm Input Evolution. I will be your new host for the next hour and a bit, while we're waiting for this Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix race to be set up. I'd just like to mention that for ASM2024, we're raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research to make this the last generation to die from cancer. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com, or you can put in !donate in the Twitch chat. to get the link.
Hey AusSpeedruns community, I'm Steph from the Game on Cancer team at Cure Cancer. I wanted to say a huge thank you for all your generosity and support over the past 2 years. In that time, the AusSpeedruns community has raised more than $100,000 for Cure Cancer. These crucial funds help kickstart bright new ideas from emerging researchers across Australia to find cures for all different types of cancer. If you'd like to learn more about the cancer research projects your donations have funded, you can visit our website. Thanks again for your ongoing support and enjoy the stream.
Alright, we are finally ready to begin the Kingdom Hearts block with this race between Fiji Master and Ninten. Take it away.